Come on, phone, get it right this time. Note 7, before you blow up on me. Got another notification. Is anybody going to be joining? I know, I'm sorry. It's irritating. Tweets are out. Let's see if my comments work. Oh, I think I got him. Yes. I don't know what it is, guys, but for some reason it takes 2 times every single week. I don't know. Samsung or something. I'm not sure what's going on. What's good? What's good? Dude, we got a lot to talk about, but let me share some stuff on my computer really quick and we'll get into it. Oh, bro. Alright, hang on. We're getting there. Just hold up. I gotta share some stuff. I gotta share. 2 seconds. We're getting close. That's the thing about live. It's a little rough sometimes. Public. Alright, hold up. Very close now. Alright. Okay. Yo ho! Man, I got all kinds of people in here. How do you bypass the security? On what, Kevin? On what? Give me some context, man. Speaking of Samsung Note 7, discontinued. Yes. So I don't even know. I'm kind of like throwing my hands in the air at this point. I mean, I'm using the Note 7 right now for this live stream, and I guess I heard reports that batteries are still blowing up even after getting the replacement Note 7, which I actually do have. I did return mine and get. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of not concerned. Actually, to some extent, I'd love for mine to blow up as long as it doesn't burn my house down, because that would be some great news right there. That would be some great PR for my YouTube channel. So, to some extent, I almost want to keep it and watch it blow up so I can report on it. So, oh man. You getting a Pixel, Robert? That is an excellent question. Yes, we're going to talk about all kinds of things. We got so much going on. Google stuff. Sam, what's up? On S6, yes, there's ways. Redmi Note 3. Do you have official CM14? I haven't seen that. Note 7 is awesome. I love mine, Seth. Absolutely love it. Lawsuit, laugh out loud. I don't even want to sue him. I just want to make some awesome videos on it on YouTube. That's all I want. 911. Okay, so so we're going to talk about a bunch of different things. I've got a little list over here going on, some points to talk about. So obviously, I want to talk a little bit about Pixel and Pixel XL, specs and pricing and whatnot. So let's do a little bit of that, and maybe we'll get to some questions after some of these talks. So Pixel and Pixel XL. So we've seen the price points on these starting at $650 for the Pixel, which I actually honestly think is overpriced. I think $500 is a much better price point for that device. But people are going to buy it just because it's coming from Google, which Google has that. Even though they didn't manufacture Nexus devices, it has that Nexus feel, and everybody loves Nexus. So the Pixel is still going to be bought regardless of the price. It's kind of like Samsung in some forms. So, it is what it is. I personally order the Pixel XL because I like the bigger devices. So definitely got to have the bigger screen, better specs, the little specs that are different, which is basically the screen, battery. Battery's important to me. I'm a heavy user, so... And we got all kinds of guys in here. Can I send you my phone to fix? How much you gonna pay me? That's the question. So those are my thoughts on those two phones. What about you guys? What do you guys think about the Pixel and the Pixel XL? Price point, specs? I mean, I think it's gonna be good. I think I'm excited to check out the camera on it for sure. Obviously Android 7.1 and see what's different there, especially on the security side, because you guys know I like to play with that. So... outmatches the new Pixel iPhone 7. You know what? I have not played with an iPhone 7 yet. I'm still waiting to get one from work, so maybe I can do a comparison on that if I can get one. I got to check on my work and see if I can get an iPhone 7, and then maybe we can do a comparison video on cameras. I mean, they're touting this new camera as being amazing, so I'm kind of curious to see really how it stacks up to, and even on the Note 7 here, what does it stack up? How good is this camera on the Pixel? Seth, what's up? What's up, though? Waterproof. Yeah, waterproof. Yes, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. For the price point, again, when you're getting in the range of Samsung devices or iPhones, Waterproof. Why isn't it waterproof? It should be. It's like if you're gonna go to premium flagship device like the Pixel is what they're trying to say, you need to have those kind of features, waterproof. You know, it's kind of like OnePlus 2 when they came out with the OnePlus 2 and it didn't have NFC. Like, are you kidding me? It's supposed to be a flagship killer, but it's missing a feature that all flagships are having now. So that's just goofy. I don't understand why they're doing that. What? Scoogled? I don't even know what you're saying. I'm reading some notes now. Did I have a headphone jack? And yes, okay, yeah. So talking about the headphone jack, I mean, a lot of people still want that. I still want it. I mean, to me, you don't come out with a new phone with less features. You always come out with a new phone with more features. So to take any feature away that we all use is dumb. Personal opinion. So there you go. Split near sheets happens. No wireless charging, Seth. Pixel does not have wireless charging either. Again, this is kind of more of like a preference feature. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. But it's not necessarily to me like super important. As long as you still have quick charging, then that's good enough for me if you don't have wireless. So as long as it's still quick charging, then that's, to me, still good enough to be considered a flagship. So how much are we talking? This is not the forum to talk about that, honestly, talking about pricing on stuff like that. Do I think they rushed the Pixel line? No, not really. I mean, it seems like the Pixel line has been in their eyes for quite a while, because if you look at the Pixel C tablet, so this idea has been around obviously for a year or more to come in with some kind of Pixel phones and move away from Nexus. So I don't really think they really rushed it, honestly. No, not really. What do you guys think about? Talked a little bit about Pixel there. What do you guys think about Google Home? Basically, this is Google's competition with Alexa, or what is it called? Amazon Echo. So what are you guys' thoughts on this? I mean, is this going to be something you guys are going to buy? Is this going to be something you're going to use in your house? Are you skeptical and you think that Google's just going to listen to everything in your whole house? Well, in some forms they are. You're right. So what's your thinking here on Google Home? I'm really excited to use it, honestly. They're already listening on all of our phones that have Google Now on them. At least most of them are activated where you can just say Google Now and it'll launch the phone into a search. So it's kind of the same concept, but I don't know what you guys think. So Home looks nice. It's affordable. Yeah, well, it really is, what was it, 130? So that's very compatible with Echo, or at least with, like, I think they have like Echo Dot. There's a whole bunch of them Amazon has, but they're right in that same price point. I think Echo is actually $280, or $180, I'm sorry, $180. So it's a little bit cheaper than that. They look nice, for sure. I actually ordered a bunch of them, so I'm going to put them in a couple different rooms and see how they work. I also like that they sync with audio. So if you have Chromecast audio, you can actually sync your Chromecast audio devices plus all of your Google Home devices and just play music through everything. So I really like that. I think that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm looking forward to testing that out and playing with it. Phone Lab, what's up? That's my boy MJ right there. Thanks for joining us, MJ. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I love Samsung. Unlimited photos. That's actually a good point on Pixel. Yeah. I mean, we already have unlimited photos in low quality. So unlimited photos at high quality is really nice. So yeah, I like that too. Exactly. Any other thoughts about Google Home? You guys gonna pick one up? Do you have Apple products? A MacBook, right here, right next to me. I'm actually looking at it. There's my Apple product right there. One. I guess I have a 5S, I think, in a drawer. It's an old one. Home or Echo, at least. Huh, interesting. Maybe 15 years. Yeah, I agree. It's not going to be mainstream immediately. It's not going to be something that people are going to use all the time. There's the people that are like tech people that are going to do it and buy Google Home, but a lot of us aren't. Unlimited photos. Yeah, 130. Yep. Oh, whoa. Slow it down now. Oh man, I can't even read. Apple makes a good laptops. Yes, they do. Hey, Dexter, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to look at the comments. They're scrolling like super fast, and I can only see like 3 at a time. I can only read so quickly. Unlimited storage. Yeah, interesting. I'm just seeing all your guys' comments on different things. Root videos people are asking for. I don't have that device, Dexter. Sorry. G3, HTC 10. Yep, I'm glad you guys like those videos. Random user, please. All right, so what do you guys? Okay, what else? I mean, what else we got? We got Google Home Wi-Fi. So that's a thing now, I guess. I actually kind of like the concept. I mean, if you've seen like Netgear has like Wi-Fi extenders, you can like plug in your wall and extend the range of your base Wi-Fi and rebroadcast it. Google's basically doing the same thing with their Google Wi-Fi, which is actually kind of cool. I think they're going to implement and make it a lot more seamless than a Wi-Fi extender. So I think it's just going to be, it's going to be really nice, honestly. I think it's going to be nice. It's going to work just like, what is it, Google On, I think it's called, their application that manages their routers. So it's going to work with that. And I'm actually looking forward to trying that out. I mean, I've got a Netgear over here that I use, which is okay, but I'm actually planning on getting 3 of those and trying them out and see how the coverage works in my house. Technically, I actually have, my network is kind of intense, but I have actually 2 wireless routers in 2 different places in the house to kind of do that and get more coverage because my house is pretty good size. So yeah, so I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on the Google Home? Is that something you'd get? Do you just love the router you have? What's your guys? Do you have like a router you recommend? Like it's the best router ever with the best Wi-Fi coverage ever? What do you guys think about that? Pixel's too expensive. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. I mean, to me, it's kind of like, listen, it's from Google. I'm gonna buy it just because it's from Google. But I feel the same way about Samsung when it comes to the Note line, at least. But you know, there's just certain devices that, yeah, I'm with you. It's just too much money. AT&T Moto X. Okay, you gotta try. I'll answer this one. You gotta try Sunshine app. I think it can unlock Moto X bootloader if it's the original Moto X. I don't know what gen you have, but the original Moto X bootloader, even on AT&T. So Sunshine costs $25 by JCase. Awesome developers, support him. Pay the $25 and you'll love it when you have an unlocked bootloader. Google Assistant. I see a lot of people asking about that. Do you think Google will limit? Wait. Assistant to Pixel phone. Oh no, absolutely not. No. That's gonna be coming out. I mean, you've already have Assistant built into Allo, and I think what's gonna happen with Google Assistant is as we go ahead. I mean, obviously the operating system is a little dependent on making it like universal across applications. So you're gonna probably need to get onto Android 7.1 to really have it that widespread. But I think they're gonna start updating their applications, all the Google applications, and make those things function with Assistant. So I think you're going to get the updates for Assistant through the applications. So there you go. That's my opinion there. Setting. It adjusts the Wi-Fi signal, the signal to your Wi-Fi. Just reading. I need a new router. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like. I've had mine for a while. I need something new. Yeah, you're getting it too? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to buy 3 of those suckers. I'm going to boom, put probably one in my office, you know, one in the living room, and maybe one downstairs, and hopefully we'll get good coverage with them. August security update. August security update on Android 7.0? I haven't honestly tested much on Android 7.0 official. I've done the developer preview, but not much else. So I need to do some more testing on that. But actually, you should see my latest FRP removal video for August and September. It might give you some clues on how to beat that. So definitely check it out on my YouTube channel. Router N or MIMO? I don't know. That's a good question. Very good question. All right, we're gonna keep going though. So what about DayDream View? What do you guys think about VR? You know, I've got some Samsung VR headsets, and you know, they're okay. I think that Google getting into it is really going to optimize the phone for VR with their Daydream optimization. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I want to see how it is. I mean, I have the Oculus Rift stuff with Samsung, and it's okay. The problem that you really have, and actually this is what you're going to see, if you buy the stock Pixel that's only 1080 and you put that in your VR headset, man, it's going to look grainy because that screen is so close to your face, it's going to look bad. But if you got the Quad HD screen of the Pixel XL, the screen's going to look decent while you're in VR. So if a heads up, if you're getting VR, then you got to get the Pixel XL. You're going to be disappointed with the graininess of a 1080p screen at 2 inches from your eyeballs. Personal opinion. From experience here, talking about at least anything with Samsung. So I do got to say, yep, VR equals 2K display. Absolutely. Yep, got to have it. I do say I do like the remote. I think that's going to be really cool implementation. I've actually, as much as I've had VR, I've actually never played with the remote. I've just played with like the screen and touching the side of it to navigate things. So I'm looking forward to see if this is really comfortable, whereas Samsung's VR is not really that comfortable, and things like that. So we'll see. I'm interested to play with it, but I'm never got really big into the VR side. It's entertaining, but like for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour tops. And then you're like, okay, that's enough of that, you know. And new people experiencing is fun to watch. Like, you're like, whoa. It's like, you know, it's a neat experience, but just not something I just like, oh, I'm going to go play VR for the next hour. It's just not something I do. So, I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts on it? You guys like the remote? Pixel is HTC, not Google. Yes, I know that HTC, it's who they use to manufacture it. I get that. But they still branded it with Google on it, so. Google China copy of what? I wish you guys, I wish that this, I don't know if this shows up, these comments actually show up when you rewatch the video on YouTube, because this goes straight to YouTube when it's done. So it's like I kind of have to make sure I got to read some of these. Too fast. Sam. I'm missing your comments if you're talking. I'm sometimes just talking to myself, so. True that, Tom. What's up? Don't use VR. Why not, Robert? Or you're saying you don't use it, maybe. G-Spot equals Google. Okay, good to know. Awesome channel. Nice, dude. Thanks, bud. So, I guess what else we got to talk about? We got to talk about the new Chromecast Ultra, right? That was announced this week. So, that thing's pretty cool. It looks to be, though, honestly, if it's really cool if you have 4K. If you have 4K TVs, which I actually don't, honestly. Everything I have is still 1080p. So if you have 4K screens and you want to stream content in 4K and your bandwidth can handle that on your internet and all those things, then I think, yeah, Chromecast Ultra is going to be awesome for you. I did notice the price is like double the standard Chromecast. So if you don't have 4K TVs, I think personally, who cares about the little faster router Wi-Fi speed and the 4K? It's not going to be useful for you. So I feel like this market for the Chromecast Ultra is going to be a lot less than it is for just the standard Chromecast, which you can still get for $35 versus the Ultra at $70. So that's kind of my opinion. And you can get so many Android boxes or Android TV boxes that do so much more than the Chromecast Ultra does for the same price. Matt, what's up, dude? What, you're not playing Destiny, huh? What's that? You're not streaming Destiny right now? I tore you away from Destiny? Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh, Matt. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You guys don't know who Matt is. If you've used any of my script utilities, any of them, that's actually a great intro. That's a great intro. So if you've used my Amazon 7-inch 5th gen script. If you use my script for doing that, and that script is now updated and works on Fire OS 5.3.1. So if you didn't know that, you can now use it to root and get Flash Fire on it. Yeah, I've updated it. Basically, King Root is now able to root that version, and you're good. So, that being said, Matt is the guy who got me into writing my own scripts. So if you used any of my scripts, any of them, This is a dude who held my hand and said, just do it, and helped me through some bugs until I really got the hang of it. That's one of the dudes in the community right there, man. That is the guy. My box 4K. See, that's what I'm saying. For $60, why get a Chromecast? Or for $70, why get a Chromecast when you can get something so much more for the same price point? They've outpriced themselves out of the market, honestly. They really have. When it comes to the Chromecast Ultra, they've outpriced themselves. They need to sell that thing for $40 if they're going to try to capture any of the market. Oh, here we go. I know everybody asked about this. The blue R1 HD Amazon variant on version 6.6. There is no way to root that thing. There's no way to hack it, unlock the bootloader, nothing currently because Amazon has locked it down. I honestly bricked mine, trying to figure out a better way for you guys to get around that feature. Like really hard bricked it really bad. And so it's trash. And I don't have another one to test on, so currently, yeah, I can't do any more research on it at this point. I tried to order another one, but they only let you order one per customer, per Prime customer. So we're kind of out of luck at this point. Unless somebody wants to send me one, I'm always open. Can't promise anything, but I'll do some research. Roku is overpriced junk. Rip Blue, ouch. I love reading your guys' comments. They're good. They're entertaining. Very entertaining. Hoo-ah. Send him one. Well, I'm just saying, I don't have one right now, and that's the situation, because I super hard bricked it. Downgrade to, you can't downgrade. You can't downgrade to 6.5. It will not let you. SP Flash tool is officially blocked in the new preloader that comes in 6.6. Pixel XL 128 gigs sold out. Yeah, I know, bummer. I actually only ordered a 32. Honestly, 32 is enough for me. Everything I use more than 32 is based in the cloud anyway, so 32 is all I ever really need, and I only use a phone for like top 6 months, so it's never a big deal. So I ordered the 32. Send him one to Brick. Matt. Hey, listen, I've only bricked like like 3 devices, ever hard bricked, like completely dead, like 3 devices, and the hundreds of devices that I've worked on. So it does happen, but, you know, I try to do my best. But sometimes you do something stupid and you just aren't thinking very well. And that's what it was. So yeah, okay, so we talked about the Amazon tool. That was awesome. That was a good intro right there. Matt, thank you very much for that. Also, I guess, so we'll talk a little bit about Phone Lab, which is the new online training courses that I'm running. So if you guys haven't heard about that, I'll link it in the video description once this thing goes online. You'll see this on YouTube. But Phone Lab is just something that has been really fun for me so far. I've been doing a lot of learning, especially on the phone repair side. Not so much hardware, but like doing IMEI repairs, and so much that I just never focused on my channel. One of the things I'm actually going to be putting on there very soon, a couple weeks here, is the way to bypass Samsung reactivation lock. It's a method I have not seen online, so it's pretty cool, and that's going to be going on Phone Lab pretty soon. You guys are like talking to each other. Phone Lab looks cool. Good luck with it. Hey, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a fun venture, and I got a great guy I'm working with, MJ. You saw him on here earlier making a couple comments if you were in the thread here. And yeah, it's been fun, man. Been fun. Learning a lot of new stuff, and I'm excited for it. Doing a lot of research for security, because that's what I'm trying to focus on with Phone Lab, is doing security stuff. So, Note 5 AT&T, not that I'm aware of. Too expensive. Hey, man, sorry, Jack. Is what it is. I know everybody can afford it. It's really more focused on repair shops that are going to basically use the methods we're teaching them to turn around and charge a customer for the repair. So the price we're charging is not out of the ballpark for somebody that's doing that. If you're just doing it to learn, yeah, it might be too expensive for you, but that's what it is. Fire Stick and Twerp, man. I haven't played with my Fire Stick in forever. I had a couple scripts going for it, but it's been a long time, and I haven't kept up with it at all. Basically, I hacked mine, made all the videos on what I did, and then that was the end of it. So, what is Matt saying? Matt, where you at? I can't see. Samsung bypass. Matt, You know where to send them. Come on. If they need an FRP bypass and now a reactivation lock, you know the guy right here, Matt. You know me. You got my contact information. Just you can message me direct. I don't care. $90 for iCloud. That's interesting. Viper. I need to do some more videos on that. Rest in peace, Fire Stick. Sorry. At least on my end, yeah, it's gone. So besides that, I guess I got one more thing that I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, besides maybe just hanging out on the screen for a little bit, is Android Wear. Boom, right there. So Android Wear 2.0 has been updated to Developer Preview 3. And I don't know, I'm actually a little torn on Android Wear 2.0 because of the fact that they really use the button on the side of the watch to do a lot of different things. And it's kind of irritating. See, you can still swipe and stuff, but without the button, it's like Android Wear 2.0 doesn't even function correctly. So it's only available. Some devices don't have a physical button that really is there to utilize. So I don't know. I'm kind of bummed with it a little bit, honestly. Yeah, Gear S2 guy. Yeah, I know I should honestly buy one of those because I'm a little bummed with Android Wear at this point. I really love Android. I like the watch itself. The design is really nice. The interface for Android Wear is weak. It's weak. So I'm kind of curious what Google's going to do about that. If they're going to try to just completely revamp it. The Preview 3 did change a couple different things. Not too much, honestly. Main thing was like some watch faces were a little bit different. A little bit of the navigation's a little different, but not really improved very much. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Android Wear 2.0. What are you guys wearing? Are you guys Huawei Watch? Yep, Huawei Watch. I love it. I mean, it's nice. The design's excellent, but it's just, I don't know about Android Wear. At least the new version. I honestly like the old version better of Android Wear than the new one. So, Android Wear, Huawei Watch. I'm just reading some comments. Mr. Peanut? You're late to the party. ZenWatch 3, yeah, you know what? That looked pretty cool. That's a round one too, I think. That looked pretty nice. The ZenWatch 3 did look really nice. Moto G first gen, yeah, I got one of those right here too. It was loved and worn for a year and a half almost before I got my Huawei watch, and I love that device. Pretty fun to play with too. Yo, yo, yo. What up, Mr. Peanut? That's an awesome name. I just gotta tell you, it's good. It's really good. Do you use Allo and Duo? Yes. I've been using Allo a little bit to talk to a couple different people that are on there. It's okay. The automated responses sometimes actually are convenient because you don't have to type anything. You just tap that button and you have the automated responses. So I use that a little bit. Duo I use with my kids, honestly, but that's about it. So they're okay. If you can implement like SMS into them correctly and make them your default SMS messenger and things like that, it could be a lot better. So there's improvement there, but that can all be pushed out in app updates. Sam says, Peanut! The Duo is kind of lame. I don't know. I mean, it does way better video quality than Hangouts video does. So, I mean, that's a huge improvement when it comes to the video quality is huge. But, I don't know. It just kind of, right now, it's just kind of one of those apps I have on my phone and it just kind of sits there, honestly, at this point. Maybe more people implement it and Google will start adding it into their operating system, which they probably will. And, you know, we'll go from there. I want TalkBack back. I don't know if I ever, because Hangouts was TalkBack originally, if I remember right. So, I don't know if I ever used it when it was called TalkBack, honestly. That's the only advantage. So, any video on Samsung account unlock removal. Yeah, Mr. Peanut, you just missed that. I'm telling you, I got the video. It's actually made. It's actually going to be on PhoneLab in another couple weeks. Unfortunately, that's probably where I'm going to be putting a lot of my security stuff. I'll still probably release some things to YouTube, but I will be putting a lot of the security things on PhoneLab. So maybe Google won't patch it that way unless they start subscribing to PhoneLab. I don't know. They patched all my exploits so far for FRP because they just watched my video because they contact me and tell me they saw my video. So, whatever. Good stuff. Gotta make that cheddar. Sometimes it's the way it works, man. How much is PhoneLab? Good question. PhoneLab right now is we kind of have a monthly subscription thing going. And the reason we're doing that is because we're going to keep upgrading it and adding and researching. So if you want to just try it out, and when that activation unlock method comes out, you can spend, it's $39 normally, but you can spend for the month, but you could spend just $30 and use a coupon code. I have Rootjunky9, and then go in there, watch the reactivation lock video, let the subscription expire, and or take any other courses you want to take while you're sitting in there. We got all kinds of cool stuff in there. Pay the $30 and move on. Or if you want to really stay up to date, you could pay $30 a month, or you could let it expire, come back in 3 months, sign up again, and see what's new. I mean, it's kind of up to you. But that's how it goes right now. Root, do you think you can do a batch to make a custom APK for Kodi? I don't really do that much with Kodi. I really am into Plex right now. I really love Plex. It's really awesome. No, you can't use 2 coupon codes at once. I'm sorry. Actually, for a little bit, we had a snafu, and people were getting the course for the month for $14 because one of the coupon codes was not set up correctly. So if you would have got in on that, you could have got it for $14, but we fixed that. Why does it mean there's no way to have a smartphone without having a video chat account? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Dang it. Sorry, Jack. My King of the Hill player? Oh my word, Matt. Kodi. I've had Kodi on some devices. It's a good interface, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's alright. I'd rather use Plex. Is that on Phone Lab? I don't know what you're asking, Herberto. I do builds, make add-ons. Gary, that's cool, man. For Kodi, that's pretty sweet. I mean, the add-ons are awesome. I mean, there's some amazing things you can do on Kodi for sure. That's pretty cool, though, man. It lags too much. That's part of the problem. I don't like it. Plex is just solid and works. I know a lot of people who have it, so I friend them, and then I get access to their content if they want to share it with me. And that makes, really big, and it works really good as long as people have good internet connections, because you're streaming stuff a lot of times from their computer directly. So new PC build. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, I called you when I couldn't. I called you. Yeah. When I couldn't get my graphics card to work because my BIOS were so old. But honestly, my computer's not that bad. I mean, I upgraded the graphics card just the other day with a little bit of Matt's help there. But honestly, it's not too bad. I haven't decided to build one yet. And honestly, next time I build one, I'm probably gonna spend like $2,500 on it when I do, and it's gonna be insane. So we'll see. I really still like the one I have. I have had no issues with it. I do back up and swap out solid state drives every so often, just to make sure that's all still working good. But the thing's a beast right now. Remix OS, dude, Jack, I have been meaning to make a video on Remix OS. Thank you for reminding me. Look at this right here. See? This is my little flash driver of Remix on it. And this is an awesome way to do it, honestly, so you can multi-boot on devices, so on your computers. It's amazing. I've been meaning to do, it's already installed here. I was meaning to do a video on it, and I have not. So maybe I'll get that out. Maybe I'll do that this coming week. We'll see. AMD Zen. Is that a processor, Matt? I don't even know. If they got something that's like, I have an 8-core in my computer right now, and it's clocked to 4 gigs. So it's really fast. If they come out with a processor that's like better than that, like a lot better, I'd love to get like a 16-core processor, something insane. Also clocked to like that same 4 gigs or higher. If I can get some like insane specs, that's what I want. Undo some screw ups. You have to downgrade through ADB sideload if you screw up. Or I have a video on how to do ADB sideload and recovery for the Amazon Fire 5th Gen. But if you downgrade, you can sometimes brick. Well, and specifically if you're on 531. So you can flash 531 again or sideload it, and that's fine. But if you downgrade that, you're going to brick. So just be careful. Remix video. Yeah, I know, David. That would be a cool video. I think so too. 16 core. Yeah, for the win. Boom. I'm telling you, man. That's what I want. 16 core. Need me a 16 core. Windows 95. Shut up, Matt. Windows 95. I actually had to work on a Windows 95 computer like a couple months back. It had building automation control on it, and it was a pain in the neck. Dude, this thing would like crash. If you like did anything, it would just crash and reboot. It was ridiculous. And they didn't have, the software didn't exist on any other machine. It was a disaster. Huge disaster. Trying to make a custom APK is a pain. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of coding. What are you trying to do, I guess, is the better question. What kind of coding are you doing? Sounds really secure. It is secure. It crashes as soon as you do anything. That's the most secure you could have. Shut off. Paul Tech. Oh, man. Dude, I need to get... So many people are asking for ZTE methods and tutorials. I really need to get one. Just have not done that. I really need to get some ZTE devices so I can start messing with them. Just need to pull a trigger and buy one. Okay, so what do you guys got? Who has ZTE devices? I mean, what's your best device for ZTE? Who's got like the recommended device I should get? Just curious. Linux, yeah. So yeah, honestly, guys, that was like the topics that I kind of wanted to cover with you today and talk a little bit about my opinions on them, see what your guys' thoughts were on them. Matt Groff, ZTE Z Max Pro ZZ. That's a lot of Z's, buddy. Max Pro. All right. 24 core, 5 terabyte SSD. Boom. I have a 500 gig SSDs on there currently. I do actually want to upgrade to terabyte size for my SSD on the next machine, but 5 terabyte, that's nuts. You can use normal hard drives for that. ZTE throwing it across the floor. Windows 10 sucks. I do not use Windows 10 really myself, honestly. I have Linux, I have Mac, I have Windows 7 behind me. My kids have a Windows 10 PC. My wife has a Windows 10 PC. I'm meaning to buy a Windows 10 PC, and I'm probably going to do that soon, but I have not. Probably a laptop, honestly. Sunshine, oh, you're back. I guess I'll bite the bullet and unlock with Sunshine. You can buy it, and it'll test it to see if you can use it, and then you can pay for it. But it's like $25. But dude, I'm telling you, Jay Case is an awesome dude. I talk to him all the time. It's totally worth supporting his work. He keeps figuring out unlocks for lots of devices, so do it. Do it. $25. Gary. Just a spy. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I there is a lot of stuff in there. You can turn it all off, though. I mean, but you know what? Honestly, as much as Windows 10 is tracking information, Google's doing that way more. On any of our Android phones, Google's tracking so much stuff, dude. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't get bent out of shape by this stuff. I got nothing I'm hiding from anybody, so it really doesn't matter to me. They're interested in my ass. Well, great for them. What's your Twitter account? Jot. My Twitter account is rootjunky.com. Just search Rootjunky. I think it's at Rootjunky technically. Google owns me. Oh man, that's good. Google owns you. You know what? Honestly, I'm just starting to think Google owns me too. This is ridiculous, man. I mean, YouTube, everything I do goes through them. It's nuts, man. So, it's nuts. Dylan, what's up? What's going on, man? Chris Perillo. Perillo? I don't know if I'm saying that. Nope, doesn't ring a bell to me. Sorry. How do you stop the tracking on what, Windows 10? Windows 10, you can go into settings and just turn off a lot of the location settings and stuff like that. It's just in the settings. You can turn almost all that stuff off that does it. That does all the tracking things. I think Cortana or whatever, you can turn that off, and you can just make it really a basic laptop and not have any of that tracking stuff in the background. Both Windows 10 and Windows 7. Which phone do you use, bro? Note 7, everybody ask. It's the one I'm using right now for this video. It is a Note 7. It is after the recall. I did turn in my recalled one, but obviously they're still blowing up, so maybe we'll get a bomb on camera. How about that one? That would be fun, huh? Right now it just blows up. You just see like a little puff of smoke coming out of it or something. Interesting. I turned it all off on Windows 10. That's what I'm saying, exactly. I mean, and obviously, honestly, Windows 10 is much better for like graphics performance for games and stuff like that, so, you know, whatever. It's going to overheat. I don't know, screen's on, camera's on. It could, it's possible. We could have a bomb right here on camera, live. Be entertaining. I love my Note 7. I do too. It's a great phone. Won't explode without even charging. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know. So you could have just manufacturer defects in general. It could have nothing to do with the safety in the battery anymore. That one that went off, we've heard of now after the recall, could have been just a defect in the device, not like an overall arching defect in all of them. Fire 5th Gen. I just answered that, Paul. Go check it out. There is development right now. I just updated my super tool. You need to go check that out. Seriously. Oh no, 5 won't explode. Hopefully. I think I was hearing. I mean, I don't know. Did I hear something about a iPhone 7 blowing up too? I mean, I think people are just like reporting everything that's blowing up right now. It's just the topic that everybody likes right now. So, Verizon Note 5 will never be rootable. I think that's probably true. Honestly, most of these new devices on Verizon and AT&T, unless some major exploit hits the Android community, are just not going to get unlocked. Unless you could keep them on. If you never update them, like get it and never update it, you might have a luck in like a year and a half that somebody comes out with an exploit that still works on an old version that you're on, and then you can get in. And that's your best case. If you're on Samsung, don't update that device, or AT&T, and just pray that somebody comes out with something. So, damn, Samsung is becoming a terrorist. Samsung washing machine exploded. I think I heard that too. Yeah, but I'm telling you, just people are reporting on just everything. It's just, yeah, it's nuts. iPhone 7 blew up on a plane. See, there you go. Daver has it right there. Just don't buy locked phones. Easy peasy. There you go, Matt. Honestly, that's one of the reasons I switched to T-Mobile. Was because I was tired of having locked phones and trying to find out ways to root them. And I'm dealing with all the headache, so I got T-Mobile now just because of that. That's why I don't buy Verizon or AT&T, because they're almost all locked. So, yeah, that's the situation right there. Google is like godfather of the internet. Yeah, that's the problem, dude. They're like too big for anything. They're too big for their britches. I Odin one back to this was after his. Oh, that's a pretty cool way, Spencer. Yeah, Odin. Oh, if you downgrade, so if you're trying to bypass FRP, you can downgrade the Samsung firmware a lot of times with Odin. If it's not blocked, and then use an easy FRP bypass method. I've got tons of them on my site, so that's a good way to go, good route to go. If you're able to downgrade the device. Just couldn't root it. Interesting. Dat cap. Oh. Jet Li. Dat cap equals rip. I don't even know what you're saying. Just couldn't root it. Interesting. Is T-Mobile good? Honestly, T-Mobile is okay by me, Spencer. It's great in the cities. I've told people this a lot of times. It's great in the cities. It just really sucks in the country. So if you're around a major city, you're good, and it works great. Amazing coverage, and internet's good. It kind of sucks when you get like in a basement, or in like in a building, and in the basement of the building, your coverage gets a little weaker than like Verizon, just because of the network, the band that it's on. It just doesn't penetrate the walls very well. But otherwise, I mean, you're good. So. Detroit Borg. What is he doing? Just uploading videos? He went over to 1 terabyte? I mean, that's a lot of files. Dude, I upload and download a ton of files, and I don't go over my data cap. Wi-Fi calling, bro. Yeah, that's great. If you're where you work, you have Wi-Fi, or at home you have Wi-Fi. That works great. on T-Mobile. But where I go, because I'm out and about at different accounts, I can't get on their Wi-Fi everywhere I go. So Wi-Fi calling doesn't really do it. So if you're on Wi-Fi and you're at your work, then it's fine. Who cares? You're good to go. So that's my 2 cents on that. Where are you from? Dylan. I live in Indiana. Indiana, here in Indiana. Yes. Project Fi thoughts. Thought about getting it. I don't think it's that great a deal. You're paying for all this data, and I need unlimited data because I mean the amount of data I use every single month, if I did Google Project Fi, would be more than my unlimited data package with T-Mobile. So that's the issue right there. And I gotta have unlimited because I use an insane amount. Mainly because I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos and downloading files and doing all kinds of stuff. So no OTG and no PC FRP bypass. Good luck with that, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, Spencer. See, that's great. $28.50 a month on Fi is a great price, but you don't have unlimited data. So when I add up my unlimited data package, like how much data I use on their plan, I'd be more than my unlimited package. So that's my issue. Watching from India. Welcome. Hotspot. That's a good question. Hotspot's interesting. Hotspot's good. T-Mobile, if that's what you're asking. I mean, I think I have it's like built into my package is like 7 gigs of hotspot, which is fine for what I use. I don't like stream it. You could probably hack it and then use as much as you want, but I don't even need to because 7 is enough for me. I'm worried about Verizon Unlimited. Gary, you have Verizon Unlimited? I had it for a while. I thought it was getting like cut out. Hey bro, what's up? Anyway. Well guys, I don't know if you have any more questions for me, but I kind of covered most of the topics that I wanted to cover for today's video. Definitely enjoyed talking to you guys at the end here and kind of throughout. If we get time to do that, it's always fun. So yeah, probably gonna wrap it up for me. If you just kind of joined in the video right now, as soon as I get done with this, it's gonna go live on YouTube, so you can obviously go back and rewatch it. So you'll have that going on. Watching from Haiti, nice. I hope nobody's watching from, well, maybe I do hope people are watching from Florida with the hurricanes and stuff going through down there. Hope everybody's safe down there and nobody's getting hurt. I got family that lives down there, and we got some messages from them, so they're doing okay. But all right, Mr. Peanut, Matt. We'll catch you guys all later. Sam, all my buddies, thanks for joining, guys, for the show. I'll probably be doing this again next week. I normally either do it Saturday or Sunday and just talk about things that are news in the week, just things that I find interesting, and I get to talk and hang out with you guys, and that's probably most of the fun, honestly, for me. Definitely enjoy hearing from you, answering some questions, and having some back and forth going on. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Definitely, if you want to talk to me some more, you can go to Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Rootjunky.com, my YouTube page, any of those places, and we'll definitely, catch up there. And I'd love to talk to you. If I have a chance to answer some questions there, I will. Get a lot of stuff on there, so I do my best. Sometimes you get overlooked. Just be persistent, and you'll probably get through. So that's about it, guys. We'll catch you in the next live stream. Talk to you all later. Rootjunky out.